Morning everybody, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the simulator. This morning I'm going to play a warm-up round at Portal Golf Club Premier. It's Joe Legowski's league. Here are the vital statistics. You got a 5-foot gimme auto putt, 6,400 yard tees, Sunday pins. Green firmness is normal with a stimp of 11. Fairway firmness is normal with a calm wind, and then the tournament's at 500 feet. Yeah, let's get this loaded up and play some golf here. Alrighty, we're all loaded up. Good looking course so far. Looks like it's a little cloudy out. I like that. First hole is a 347 yard par 4. Let's take a look at the mini map here. And this, the index on this hole is 14, so it's not a terribly difficult hole. We know we're gonna hit probably 225-ish over here. All right, first misread. First shot, first misread. Gotta love that. Not a misread, a no read. Let's see if we can get the ProTee VX to cooperate here. It says it's found the ball. Oh, but it caught that one. Of course it did. Caught that crummy one. All right, what kind of trouble are we in here? 137, we're not too bad. That still somehow went 206 yards. We got any green to play with? Gotta love sim golf. Guys, when I said warm-up round, apparently I was not joking. Let's see here. 26, we probably want to hit, I don't know, 22, 23 here. Not too bad, almost in the circle. It's gonna make us putt. Six-footer here. Parski. Oh geez, 600 yard par 5. Probably ought to hit a better drive than we did last time, huh? Probably ought to hit a better drive than we did last time. This is the number 6 hole on the course. We gotta stay out of the OB, which shouldn't be too difficult. We usually don't hit left. Good shot. What do we got left? 358 over the trees. Of course. I don't hit that far with my 3-wood. But it's always fun to think, maybe someday. Okay, nice long shot there, not too bad. We should be fine. We still got to go 178 yards out of the rough, so I'm gonna hit a 4-iron, and that's gonna probably be pretty difficult here this early in the morning. All right, on the green in 3. That doesn't mean we're done though. And that ball just kept on going, didn't it? Not much break on the putt. This is for birdie, 24 feet. Gotta get out of there with a par. Par number 3 is a 300-yard par 4. Good chance for a birdie. Let's check the index. This is the easiest hole on the course. Just want to try to not be in one of these sand traps, right? Alright, and that is how you screw up the easiest hole on the course, is by hitting underneath the damn ball. 167 in. Let's hit a 6-iron here. Ball's gonna want to go a little left. Nice and towy. Trying to get all these out of my system before my scramble. 3 shots into a 300-yard green, guys. A lot of work to do. We're gonna bogey out of a 300-yard par 4, if you can believe that crap. We might make this putt. All right, bacon saved. What do we got here? Number 4 is the 4th most difficult hole on the course. You can see that it's a dogleg left. OB all along the left too. Luckily, I don't really hook or draw my ball. And we look like we're downhill quite a ways too here. 230. Yeah, we'll see if we can sneak one down. This reminds me of a course I played a few weeks ago called Mount Ogden here in northern Utah. It was like a shotgun alley type of tee box, just like this. Oh, that's going to be just fine right there. If you haven't noticed yet, I'm using my TaylorMade burner mini driver again. I know there's 101 YouTube memes and TikTok memes and this and that and the other saying how stupid mini drivers are and how useless they are. But I'm able to find fairways easier with it. So as far as that goes, I would say use what club works for you at the time. Sometimes your driver will be firing on all cylinders and sometimes it just won't be. That's golf, people. Get right. Bounce off that tree. Okay, that ain't bad. Would have liked to have been on the green in 2. Now we really can't even see what's going on. We just know, let's see if hide objects works. It doesn't. It quit working, by and large, it quit working in a an update, a GS Pro update a while ago. I might be doing something wrong. We know this only needs to go 8 yards. And if we can look at the heat map, we can't see jack crap. So let's just aim a little left of the hole and not hit this too damn hard here. That'll do. That'd be funny if in real golf you were in a situation like that where you couldn't see your ball. You were just like staring at the back of like tall grass. And by funny, I mean it wouldn't really be that funny. All right, 5's a 149-yard par 3, 12th most difficult hole on the course. Geez, talking. Easy for some, not for me. All right, that would have been a real pretty shot, just I'd say about 8 yards too short. And that's why I am a 23 handicap golfer. Okay, we got to hit this not too far here out of the bunker. Get in the hole. All right, we saved par out of the sand there. Number 6 is a 356-yard par 4, 16th easiest hole on the course. My putter won't stay stood up. Let's manage our clubs here. Get over here. 231 down. We got OB on the left and bad things on the right. This mini driver just absolutely creams these golf balls. I wish my real driver felt that stout. I wish it felt that snappy. 87 yards in, I'm liking this. Let's hit a lob wedge. We know we're gonna need to aim a little bit to the right here. Maybe not that far. That wasn't quite a miss hit, but it feels like I went under the ball. And now we've got a pretty long putt to go here. It's breaking really hard. We need to hit this like 52 feet of feel here, and it's breaking hard. All right, botched that one. It's breaking hard left. It's not gonna forgive us. This green must have a lot of elevation here. Okay, yeah, we rolled down a hill like dingleberries. All right, so need to hit this like 34 feet. Get in the hole. All right, I think we were able to save bogey there. Good job. This one's gonna play 170, wind's negligible, tee box is flat. Let's hit a 6-iron here. That felt toey, I think. Really glad to get all of this, these crummy shots out of the chamber in before my scramble. I'd like to see if we can go under par. 35 yards here. Okay, saved par there. Thank you to the gimme circle. 365 yard par 4 here on number 8. Let's check out the scorecard. 8th most difficult hole. My handicap would give me 2 strokes here. Actually it wouldn't, I lied to you. Okay, not a bad shot. Certainly not as angry of a slice as it would have been with the driver. We need to hit this 170. Let's see if we can get a hold of a 6-iron here for the first time today. Little thin, but it's going to roll up. Get right. We're on the green. Maybe it'll come back. It's coming back. It stopped. The ball has stopped, folks. We need to hit this 30 feet of feel, 31 feet of feel here. And it's going to dribble. All right, not quite enough. Seven foot, 6-inch feel. And we weren't able to get that in the hole for a bogey. All right, we are behind a bunch of trees. I'm gonna move over to the right of the tee box and pray for the best here. It's about where we can expect to hit. Let's see here. This is the second most difficult hole on the course, 423 yard par 4. That means double bogey for me is a par. That's how your handicap works. If you just go by gross score, then you wouldn't care about that. Solid feeling strike there, but it was a no read. Probably calibrate the launch monitor before the scramble. Okay, it got that one. Little slicey. We're gonna have tree trouble for sure here. We'll see if we can't punch out. We might not have much tree trouble actually. Deep rough. Let's just give this a good solid whack with the old 3-wood here. And by solid whack, I mean hit it straight into a tree. Your buddies are laughing at you right now. Let's try that again. All right, and then we knock it into next week. We're over on the other hole. How did that even happen? And then it rolled and rolled and rolled. Okay. The hitting off the heel is just murdering me here. 67 yards to the pin. No time for crying. This is a par 4, so we're probably looking at another, I don't know, minimum of a bogey here, probably a double, because you know we're not going to sink this at 23, 24 feet here. But we'll try. HLA wasn't bad. No break at all. Granted, we hit through some of it and HLA'd through some of it. This one's for double, maybe triple. We need to hit this like 12 feet here. All right, our first double of the round. Number 10. What do we got here? 430 yard par 4. 9 on the index. I wonder why it's 9 on the index though, because there's some stuff right in the middle of the fairway. That's kind of crazy. There's a hazard in the middle of the fairway, which I find strange. What do we got? 203 yards over a tree, and this is a par 4. That's crazy. 203. I'm not hitting that. Downhill. Oh no, don't go in there. All right, we got a tricky little shot here. We know we're gonna bail to the left here. We just need to get out of here. Oh, you're gonna make me putt? Damn it. That'd have been nice. Let's try to get out of here. Little 5-footer. Number 11 is a 450 yard par 4, number 1 hole on the course. This is the number 1 most difficult hole on the course. I need double bogey for par. Okay, that just made this hole a lot longer, guys. Just a real crummy. Another one off the heel. Oh, that makes me mad. Man, that pisses me off. Okay. And then it's gonna roll backwards. So we're 2 shots into the hole. This thing just keeps on rolling. We're 250 up. We know we wanna be up on this hill or we're gonna have a bad time here. The ball's gonna wanna roll toward the right side of the fairway and thus the rough, just like it just did. Okay, still not on the green. There's a strong chance of taking probably a double here, maybe a triple. 44 into the pin. Let's see if we can sit it up right next to the pin and not take too much of a penalty here. Okay shot. Only carried at 37. GS Pro said we carried at 35. This isn't moving much. We need to hit it 21 feet. Oh, okay, we saved a bogey there. I don't know if you save anything other than par, but we're gonna pretend you do today. 350 par 4, I'm assuming. Pretty easy hole. It's number 17 on the index. Power fade there. We are not going to be anywhere favorable, I don't think. Okay, at 143 yards, you got to decide if you're going to try to go over or under. Let's hit an 8 and maybe go over. That probably shouldn't have worked, but it did. I don't know what the colliders look like over there. "25 footer here. Oh, get in the hole, baby. That'd have been a bird. We could have used it too at 5 over. Alrighty, 13 is 7 on the index. If I had more time, I'd do some flyovers of the hole, but something I gotta do here soon. 411 yard par 4. Probably, maybe gonna have tree trouble. Faded it over there to the right. We'd have to go pretty low, 177 yards pretty low. Let's hit a 3 wood here. Try to keep it good and low. That didn't quite work. Let's see if we're at least out of tree trouble. Looks like the ball came off the toe-ish. "100 yards is easy gap wedge." Let's see here. It's going to want to go a smidge right. Maybe a little easier. We're a good 10 yards past the pin here. Maybe just a little bit easier than that. Relatively flat here. We got a little bit of drop. Oh, we have missed so many birdies today, guys. Except that wasn't for birdie, that was for bogey because I forgot about that crummy shot. All right, number 14 is a 410 yard par 4, number 3 on the course. Certainly not going to be easy. Okay, there we go. Slowly fading / slicing over to the right. Not great distance either. 199 out of the poop. 22 yards here. I don't know what we're gonna get docked on the green side. Oh, get up there. Putts for par. Let's see if we can drain it. Otherwise, we're gonna go another stroke up. 6.5 footer. Okay, blew it through the break, almost not even in the circle here. Another bogey. Being under double digits over par on a Joe Legowski league is something to be proud of, though. This one's gonna play like 170. All right, I believe that was toey. Some days I can hit and some days I can't. Is what it is. That's golf. 44. We're short-sided. This is going to be pretty tricky. Almost executed it. Here the ball comes. 19. Another bogey. Another bogey. All right, what do we got here? Number 16 is a 530-yard par 5, number 5 index on the course. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on here, a lot of eye candy. Okay, we are in trouble. Maybe get out. It's impossible. I don't understand how I could possibly be hitting off the heel at this point. All right, this is going to be a pretty costly hole here. Can we just get out, please? Where are we even aimed? I want to be aimed here. I can't see anything. All right, so after 11 shots, we're finally to where we could maybe see the hole. The hole's still 325 yards away. Let's take a whack at it with the 3-wood. This is going to be a costly hole. Oh, we're in so much crap now, guys. Oh, Lordy. You've hit OB, re-hit. All right, let's call this one. .160 in. Ball's gonna want to go. Let's go over here. That's it. All right, we just cleared the bunker. That was the 7th shot on this par 5, and we're finally on the green. 22 footer. That was pretty rough, guys. Or all right, this is gonna play 160 something and it's over a bunker. Let's hit a 6-iron. This is the 13th on the index. Shouldn't be too bad as long as we don't blow it past the hole here. Get right. Sit. All right, let's see here what this ball's gonna do. Not a whole lot, 11, 10. We just gotta get it there. And by get it there, I mean blow it 5 yards past the hole. Let's see if we can put this in the hole for a par. 10-foot putt, that ain't gonna be easy. All right, 18 is a 490-yard par 5. We've been having some trouble off the tee, but that's usually always the case. 15th easiest hole on the course. We might be all right. That was a miss hit there. I don't know, did that even go 200 yards? We got some work to do here. Let's just hit driver off the deck like a numbskull and get this up as far as we can. Maybe we can rescue one of these birdies, these trapped birdies. .75 to the pin, that's going to be a lob wedge. Shouldn't be too weird here. It's a little left, too far. She's coming back, she's coming back. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here with a par. Slow roller, maybe a birdie here, 21 feet. Oh, is it gonna give it to us? No. Oh well. All right, let's take a look at this scorecard and bail. 83 on a par 71. I don't love the score. That's not a good score in the simulator, albeit it is an amazing score outside. Let's look at the stats. 10 pars, nothing better than that. 6 bogeys, 1 double bogey, and 1 double plus on that one really bad hole. Longest drive that met on a fairway, that landed on a fairway, is 262. Best ball speed was only 140. 3 putts, or excuse me, 30 putts, 99 feet of putting, 2 sand saves, 40-minute round. We hit 5 greens in regulation and 6 fairways. And there's that handicap information. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next video, and everybody have a good weekend. Later.